Alright, finally, last stage of this run. Well, this run, yeah. Because there's still 3, maybe 4 if I'm misremembering. Wait, 3. There's 2, maybe 3 more runs of this if I'm misremembering. But anyway, we're doing the final stage where you will face Sigma. And if you could not tell, you have the Sigma, the creepy Sigma face background. So let's get started. For this, I will be using the Falcon arm. Now, if you've ever seen me play this when I was younger, which if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you have not, because then you'd be watching it through my room window and that'd be kind of creepy. But I always had to beat this game with the gaea armor due to the fact that it took a lot less damage. Turns out, I did not realize how powerful and broken the Falcon armor was as a kid. Or as a young person. I'm trying to keep that one down. If you're willing to use a little bit of finesse, the Falcon armor is practically unbeatable. Just abusing the flight ability. Thus, it kinda had to be nerfed X6. I'm not happy about it, but it had to be nerfed. Avoid a lot of things in the stage just fine. And now the boss room. This is what's going to make this probably the hardest episode. I misspoke earlier. This is an awesome arm. First off is Matrix. Matrix is very easy. As a matter of fact, you can avoid just about any of his attacks just by flying. His dash attack, yes, you can avoid it. When his dash attack becomes overpowered and it shoots out flame pillars, yes, you can avoid it. Come on, so this is the greatest armor for dodging. Now, it does not avoid projectiles. That is the downside. It's going to fire at you. Or fly. The reason why I use the Buster for a good part of his HP is because this fight takes a long time as it stands, especially with all the HP he's got. Using this with its long invincibility period, it just makes this unbearable. I double jumped there and I got a lag, so I didn't. After he does that attack, he's always going to charge, so you need to fly. The energy capsules respawn after every boss, so it's not that big a deal if you take too much damage. Now this is embarrassing because I can normally do this without taking 2 to 3 hits. Instead of taking all of my entire energy bar damage. Dark Dizzy. Okay, prepare for a long fight. Not because it's hard, but because I use the Buster. But thankfully this won't be as long as my test play. For my test play, I brought Quick Charge instead of Ultimate. Dash. After this, he will freeze time. So I normally get as far blade as possible. And then that way he tries to avoid using the shockwave. Then if he creates back, he's going to take damage. This is also another reason why this one is good. I used to love it. I used to fight play blue. Awesome. And then I wore it out. Easy Glow. Still very easy. Right? Don't want to waste too much. Well, actually, you have to. Start teleporting. Just want to wait till it's over. Lightning Bolt also destroys those. This stage is long just because all the bosses gain a major hallucination. I guess if this was originally going to be the end of the X series, it was a pretty good way to end everything. Make everything super powerful and super long. If you have vibrate, that vibrates like crazy, of course. Supposed to stop it from doing that. Still the try. That was tricky. Fired it right when I This fight is made so much easier with the Falcon armor. The fact that the buster can pass through the walls makes this... You can get a lot of damage before he realizes. Now, I didn't show this the first fight, because mainly I tried to stop him from doing this, but those spikes do a lot of damage to him now. The terrain changes because of what he just putting on, but it changes after he shoots it out. And it's also how he uses the gel shaver. There's a lot of better things they can use as a weapon besides the gel shaver itself. Even ice shards on taking Now here, jump up, jump down. You want to sort of trick him into using it a little early. That way you can avoid being pushed into the spikes. Like I just did, and they kill you here. That's what I was looking for. And now I'm embarrassed. Lose against that guy. Quite annoyed that I died to him. It's really easy. Why did I... Ugh. And this is going on YouTube. he's weak against Axel the Red's weapon. The spike ball, I think it's called. I don't really use it because it's fairly easy. He's really easy. But also because Sigma's second form is weak against it. Not that I use second form. Eventually that one. And now I heard that stuff. That was weird, but okay. Jumper, dodging those is extremely Axel the Red, still laughable. Then he just starts switching sides. This part, the battle's effectively over. Well, AI kills Last up, the Skivier. The Skivier, you gain a lot more room on the Skivier now, but the downside is he's a little bit more annoying. With Jumper, though, you have a lot more opportunities to hurt him. And why is my frame rate dropping? because my frame rate is dropping, I have random intervals being thrown off my pattern. Here, fly. You're invincible, which ignores that stupid little instant death. I drop down after everyone. You can actually stay in the air. But I'm of the better to be safe than sorry. You can just dark hold on him, but it doesn't do any damage. So it's just easy just to fight him head on. You destroy these blocks with just the tough side. This part actually reminds me a lot of the cyberspace next to it. Fly up here, you have to know. Now here you have the time blocks. After a certain one, you can actually just fly ahead. Here's when I start flying ahead, and there goes my... Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second, try to figure out what's going on with my frame rate. Hopefully that solved everything, but it does not look like it did. Alright, that helps. Let's go ahead and finish this up before it decides to try to play more exception. First Sigma form is a joke with the Falcon armor. You can... I don't even remember what he's weak against. What is he weak against again? Is it the gel shaver? still being a pain. Even without the flight ability, Sigma's really easy. Now that attack does a lot of damage. If he teleports, you know he's going to do it though. Hoping to blow through the second form of Sigma. Now this one's weak against the Spike Ball. He's also weak against the Nova Strike, but as you can tell, I'm not wearing that armor. Very similar to the first X game. If you don't have flight or you don't have access to the walls, the best way to damage him is going to be by standing on his hands. However, his hands don't block the way to his head. He does have a couple of annoying quirks. He will go invisible. When he's invisible, he can still hurt you, but you can't hurt him. And it's not really invisible, he just goes wireframe. You can't jump on top of the hands. You want to be careful when the hands start flying up, because then you're going to take damage. You get effectively crushed. This part, he will cover the ground, then you just want to fly across the screen, and then just move back across the screen. It's very easy to avoid if you don't move too fast. You can stand on top of the clawed hands. It's very easy. It won't hurt you. Now, for some reason, I wanted to say that I just think the boxes kill you. But that may not be the case. Well, obviously, you just saw me get hit by it. Of course, it wasn't the case. It's this, the spike ball is weakest. Don't you dare start doing that to me. Thankfully, we're almost done. Hopefully, it won't be. Now you can just Restore the hand you want to destroy. I did not know it dropped life though. I really would like to see if X had a romantic interest. I mean, come on, Zero had 3. You had Seal in the Zero series, Iris, who you kind of kill, in X4, and what's her name in X8? I remember Lair and Alia, but I don't think her name was Lair. It might have been Lair, now that I think about it. Yeah, it was Lair. It was Lair, Alia, and Paladin. Now, if you're looking closely at that picture, I think you see X's Buster also being shot off, so X could not have retaliated against Zero. This scene is kind of sad, but no. If you've played the rest of the series already, it's not that sad. What's sad is that X8 is the furthest in. Well, now, Command Mission is the furthest ending that we've got. Now, we'd really love to see an ending to the X series. And that 3 years from then has already been retconned. It was retconned in X6. Turned in 3 weeks into 3 days. I mean 3 years into 3 weeks. I also misspoke in... I'll just make the annotation, don't worry about it. And that's the first ending. I call it a bad ending because as X6 didn't exist at this time when this was made, obviously because this is X5, Zero dies at the end. So it's still technically a bad ending. It's not the worst ending though. And I don't know if I'm going to record the entire credits or if I'm just going to record the final part. I'm probably just going to record the final part. So I will meet you there. I'm just going to cut it here really quickly. You know, it's going to look really terrible when I do this and edit it. But out of these 4, you see Cygnus in one more game. But after that, out of these 4, the only person who actually manages to stick is Alia herself. Like Douglas, you don't remember anything about him, and I don't even remember that guy's name. Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. And this was a very long run. It should not have taken this long. And I accidentally skipped the cheat code, but I'll be using the code in the next one anyway, because I'll be using 0 and this is going to be terrible. But anyway, I'll see you next time.